Okay. Whew. We had left off with the first tray of the core box. So, this time I've got Beethoven's 7th Symphony playing, in case anybody's wondering. Haven't really moved anything. Close this one back up. Alright, so, let's see, set this over here. Box 2. Oh my goodness. Once again, sorry. Unprofessional recording. And, yeah, there's no cards or anything in this box because I saw some other unboxings and those are in a, they're in the storage box. We kind of did things a little differently this time, and kind of glad they did because it makes things a little easier. Okay, so once again, use our tool to unbox this with the handy dandy little finger place. Alright, pull that up. There we go. Don't pull too hard. There we go. Okay. And there. Okay. Woo. Alright. And yes, oh boy. More glory. Okay. Alright, hold on. This is dangerous. Let's get our coffee off the table. Right? My friends know. Never leave the coffee on the table. Ooh. Oh. Oh boy. Okay. Let's just get this beastie out of the way here. Shall we? Holy cow. That is Fenrir. And he is not happy. He does have an alternate head, in case he didn't want to have the sword through his mouth. So, you just have an angry beastie if you want. And I've heard that, you know, replacing this is kind of difficult, so you may have to shave down the plastic on the this part just to make it fit a little better and easier. But otherwise, it's really, really nice, really cool. And yeah, he's been tortured over the years. He is not happy. And he's coming for everybody. Okay, and this guy is both a monster and a titan. They have two versions of him, which is cool. Alright, so what else do we have here? We have, I believe this is a Juden. It's a monster. We have this magical boar. It's not a real boar, it's just stuff thrown together and given life. And we have Gorm. I think that's his name. He is the counterpart to Cerberus. So he guards the world of the dead. I think this is one of the Norns. Possibly, I'm not sure exactly. Like I said, I don't remember everything. But all I know is these are magnificent pieces. And I looked at my video from previous, when I uploaded it, the detail wasn't quite as good. I don't know why. So, trust me, the detail that you're seeing here is even better in person. And again, that spear is straight and amazing. Oh my gosh. Okay. I believe this is Freya. And she is fantastic. Definitely.
Looking for a Jimmy John sandwich, but like hotter.
A Jimmy John sandwich? I don't think, I need one now. Thank you. Okay. And then we have this person. Wait a minute. Is this Freya? I might have been wrong. Okay. I'm confused. I don't remember. Sorry. Look it up. You'll find out. All of these just look amazing. That's Mimir, who somehow survived after his head was taken off, and then, like, was attached to all this stuff. Well, that's mythology for you. You're not supposed to understand it. You're just supposed to read it and be like, cool. Alright. Here he is. The Thunder God himself. You want me to put the hammer down? Sorry. Shouldn't be quoting stuff like that. Has nothing to do with this. Okay. And I love the fact that the hammer doesn't... It looks like what it's supposed to look like. And here we got a big beastie. This is Fafnir, I think. He was turned into a dragon. He wasn't originally a dragon. He became a dragon. And then, of course, he was taken down by a hero. I forget which one. I don't remember all the stories, but... Wow. So glad I got into this years ago. It has remained one of my favorite games of all time. These just... all the details in these guys are just unbelievable. There's the eagle that nests on top of Yggdrasil, world tree. And here we have another giant. Not sure which one. And he's got an anchor, so I can't remember. Yeah, one of the gods, something to do with the sea. Now this one, oh my gosh. Talk about a confusing character. But I mean, from the stories, I mean, the whole story of this character is kind of wacky. I don't really remember the name of her. I know she's a giant of some sort, and she rides this really nasty looking weird steed. Anyway, let's see, we've done all that, right? Oh wait, no, I haven't looked at him. Oh, this is Tyr, because he's missing a hand. So he lost his hand when he put it in Fenrir's mouth to basically keep him satisfied while they were putting the chain around his neck. And he was like, oh, you're trapping me? Well, I'll just take your hand for that. Let's make sure everybody's sitting nice and... Alright, so that's all the miniatures and stuff that was in the core box. All of them, thankfully, showed up without any damage. I'm so glad, because I've seen other people posting some problems. I'm hoping I won't run into any. So far, this has been a fantastic experience. Sorry, once again, unprofessional. Making noise. Okay. Yay, noise. Alright. Close this up. And you'll probably want to fast forward at this point because I'm just boxing this all back up. Wasted time. Time is so wasteful. Oh my god. What are we going to do about the lost time? Okay. Back in the box. Here we go. Nice and easy. No problem there. Booyah. Very interested in seeing how these guys match up against their Greek brothers. Okay, Robux, Neurobook. That. And this is all Frenchy French. Does your dog bite? No. Showing my age. Alright. Alright. Box 2 done. Right. Now. Whew. Okay, so that's the storage box. I'm not going to worry about opening that right now because I'm more worried about miniatures being damaged. So now we have this beastie, which I'm hoping, once again, I think this is the last of the miniatures. So, as long as these miniatures are in good shape, I will be 99% satisfied. And if you don't know, the Titans for this series, you could order them separately. But if you got the all-in that came with them, they just come in this Destroyer's box, which is a storage box for their miniatures, which was a great idea. I wish they would have thought a little bit more about that when they did the first one, but then again, not everybody wanted the all of the Titans, and so, you know, they had the one by himself, but it's okay. I managed to figure out my own storage situation, which is so far working really pretty well. I don't think I'm going to have that much of a problem with this one because they did a wise decision of not offering a mountain of stuff. I mean, it's one thing to be wanting to have content that's really amazing and cool, but you don't need absolutely all the stuff they offered. But it was cool. Not complaining at all. But I am kind of glad. Sorry. Got to do this. Okay, come on. There we go. Alright. Okay. Jorgemund. Oh, good. They have separate scenario books for each one. That's cool. Nidhogg, which is the dragon that's at the roots of Yggdrasil. And we have Surt, which is, of course, Surtur, depending on how you want to pronounce it. Got our cards for them.
Mr. Clean Magic Eraser powers.
Mr. Clean? Hey, look, don't be making jokes about my baldness. That's not funny. Alright. Come on. Let's go, commercials. Yes, yes. I don't pay for skipping commercials. Alright. These guys are going to be nasty. Well, that's interesting. Nidhogg is not a Titan. he's actually a monster. Huh. Okay. He's the big fig, I guess. There's Surtur. No, English version, right? No, this is the English. Well, that's interesting. So, the Titans have the nice shiny side in English, but everybody else is the other way. Okay, well, that's interesting. Oh, wait, I do have one other box of miniatures, because there's the Ragnar Saga, so... Alright, bear with me. Get this out of here. Okay, come on. Well, that came out nice and easy. Cool. Alright. Big old box. And when I say big, big. Alright. Once again, there's our finger thingy. Oh my goodness. First time is always file. Alright. There we go. Alright. Okay. Oop. A little damage there. Not so worried about that. It's not a big deal. That's just because the tail of the Midgard serpent was like wanting to get out of there. That's hilarious. Okay. And holy cow. Alright. So we have the cards for search. We have the what are these? Okay, it's got Nidhogg's and the serpent. Okay. And we have some tokens for the serpent and Surt. And if you're wondering what this big empty space is, well, that's for your Ymir, which had to be ordered separately because it was offered separately in the 1.5 and in this campaign. So if you didn't order that separately, it did not come in the all-in. So don't be shocked if you're like, where's my figure? Speaking of miniatures, this is, I mean, look at it. This is my hand. Wow. This is Surt, the fire guy, or the fire giant. Yeah, fire giant. Who will destroy Valhalla. And he is menacing. Look at that sword. That just screams, ouch. Nice. Alright. We got Nidhogg. A dragon. This is the most dragony dragon that they have had for the Mythic Battles series. Not that I'm really complaining that it doesn't look more like your classic European expectation. It's more of a serpent, as are the dragons in Pantheon. But he's a little more similar to what you would expect from European dragon style. But again, more of a Norse look to it. So I can appreciate that. And it's just, this thing is... okay. Wow. Okay. Put that away. And Jormungand is tied down, similar to how Odin was. I'm going to get this out here. And this is where you fast forward, because this is a really boring part, because I am not Mr. Professional, and I'm not gaining any money from this video. This is just totally my own thing. Not really worried about people watching this. Although, if you want to check out my music stuff that I have on this channel, you're more than welcome. From my past years of doing music. Oh my god. Wow. Look at that. This thing is ginormous. God. Wow. That's fantastic. Some people complain about their bases not being super fancy. I really don't care. I mean, if you're into having fancy bases, they at least give you a clean slate. You can do whatever you want with it, you know? I mean, if you're that much into miniatures, I'm not. I just play the game. I mean, I have a friend that helps with painting some of my stuff, but I myself am not huge into all that. There we go. Whoop, other way. Other way, that's right, his tail was facing out. Okay, there we go. And just to be a completionist, let's get old Ymir out. Get him put away. Right? Makes sense. Very carefully unbox his box. Just so you guys can see how it's going to fit in there. Have to wait. Okay. So, here's Ymir. Looking dreadful as usual. And he fits right in there. Very nice. And you might be wondering what that little space is there. Well, if you have Ymir, you'll remember they came up with a... Oh my gosh. Oh, get out of there. God, sorry. That was noisy. Alright, optional head piece, which fits right in here. And basically, difference is this one does not have the helmet on it, whereas this one does. Basically the only difference. And it fits in there good. Then you put these in here. And he's got his cards. So you can put all their cards right in there. Yay. Good to go. And we can even... See, now you don't have this problem with the way that they packaged this one. So, alright, put this back. Yay, more fast forwarding time. Actually, I'm going to toss this on the floor for now. Alright. Toss all this over here. And one last look. There we go. Put these away. Oh my god, this thing is heavy now. Heavy before. Okay. There we go. It all fits in there good. Shut this there. And I'm going to keep these out of here because I'm just going to make it more easy for myself to organize later. There's that. So it tightens. They're looking good. Put these in here. Okay. Close that. Good to go. Alright. That one's done. Now, let's see. Papers, plastic, commercial. Stop giving me commercials. I don't want your commercials. You must listen to the commercials. They are evil, but they are okay. Not that bad. Okay. Okay, so we have a bunch of sleeves. That's cool. So now you can mix and match if you want with the different pantheons. Yay! Alright, and I got a ton of these because I have everything this game has ever put out. So I had to get enough for all my pantheon stuff and all of this stuff because I had previously sleeved it all. Oh, and these are the errata cards. So there were some of the cards that all it was there was some fading on the artwork, and so rather than have to go through a big deal. Oh, extra dice. Yay. I always like extra dice. They just put those in the box. They're like, here you go. These are the fixes. Although you may not have needed them really, they sent them anyway because they're cool. Oh my gosh. And more. And there's probably more in there, but let's get to Ragnar Saga. Right? Okay. Okay, knife. Need the knife. Okay. Booyah. Now, this is the smallest box, but nonetheless, very cool. It's going to have Ragnar and his sons and some more troops, I believe. So we already saw Lagatha. So this, actually it might have, I think it even has well, not queen, but whoever it was that he ended up marrying into from, well, if you've seen the show, you know who I'm talking about. If you know the legends, then you know what I'm talking about. Like oh no, there's a wrinkle in the box. Who cares, really? I mean, if you're that picky, you shouldn't be playing these games. You're not playing these games. If you're upset because there's a wrinkle on the box, you're not a game player. You're trying to sell stuff. You're buying stuff to resell on the internet and make money. I don't care about all that. Okay. So, we have scenario booklet. And we have the French version. And we have our pieces, which, again, unlike the core box, these are facing out with the English. Not that it was a big deal, it's just, you know, it's nice. Oh, wonderful tape. Tapey, tapey, tape. Oh, I'm not worried about the tape. Okay. So, get that open. Got their activation cards, which somehow fell out of there. Okay. Alright. Okay, so far I'm not seeing anything broken. And we have, I believe this is Yorn, his oldest son. Or is that, no, that's Ragnar. Yeah, that's Ragnar. Sorry. Dirk. Okay. He's looking great. Trying to go through this a little faster. This video is very obnoxious. Okay, here's the lady I was talking about. Looking very dignified. Nice sword. That sword looks a little bit bent. Maybe you can see that. But I'm not that concerned about it. If I want to fix it, I can fix that pretty easily. Okay. Okay. I think they angled the place where it's supposed to go a little wrong. That's okay. Okay, this is Bjorn, his oldest son. He's looking great. They're gonna kick some butt in Britain. Or something. Okay. He goes in there like that. Here we have his younger son. I believe this is the youngest son. Who is crippled. So he would be carried around or carted around. Or he would crawl around. But he was very strategic. And a formidable fighter himself, despite his handicap. Okay. And then we have this dude. Who is he? No, he's not locked in. Just so you know, he is not locked in there. I'm trying to get this out of here without damaging it. Okay. Whew. All right. He has a giant bull. I really don't know the significance of that. I'll have to look into that mythology, but he got a big bull, and he ready. All right. I have seen other videos where some people had this figure come detached from the base. But again, that's not a super problem. I mean, you can glue that back in place, but I'm glad I didn't have that issue. This is such a relief, knowing that none of my miniatures came broken. Yay! Alright. That's it for that. Whew. That's the miniatures. 95% or more of my worry has been abated. Okay. So now we'll put these ones in here. There's that. We're going to leave these out because I'm probably going to do some organizing. So now we have the final big old box here. Whoa. Which is the storage box for all of the cards and dashboards. Similar to what they did for Pantheon. And as you can see, but with this one, they did a very smart thing. They put all of the activation cards for the core box, plus some other stuff, just in the box. Just came in the box, so you don't have to worry about finding them and whatever. They're going to be in here with your organizer cards and things. So this just, oof. Okay. Okay, and another commercial. Wonderful. Yeah, stop it. There. Okay. So the main board, or boards. Yeah, it's got two boards, which are both double-sided, of course. And they look fantastic. Okay, I'm not going to waste time with the boards. We know what the boards look like. The boards are always fantastic. And look, it's already... Look, dashboards. All your dashboards are in here. You got Fenrir. And you got your monsters. And you got more monsters. There's heroes. Hold on a second. You are a monster. Why are you in there? And you are a monster. And you are a... Wait a minute. There might be some kind of reason they have these separated the way they do. They're not going to have them the way I want it. I'm going to have all my heroes, monsters, and gods separated. That's how I like to do it. Then we have, instead of pillars, you have these runes. Or, well, they're standing stones. And you have these trees, which are different from the other trees they had. No cardboard trees with this one. Activation cards. More cards. And more cards. We have tokens. We have our runes, which these runes are different than the Umphalis. They look really cool. Put some cards in here. And we have our... Yeah, these are the separation things. So you can organize it however you want. Very cool. Battle dice. Got our clips in here. They did not offer the various types of clips this time, which I'm okay with, because I kind of went overboard with them in the original campaign, and I had tons of those anyway. So I think that's everything. Got a few more sleeves in here. And yeah, that's it. Oh, by the way, I'm not sure if I tossed some out already, but I only see 2 corner pieces in there. But again, I didn't have any damage other than this little corner piece right here, which I'm not really worried that much about. So anyway, that's Mythic Battles Ragnarok. Whew. Have a great day.